Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are still on the self-care series. Last week we talked about the importance of spending time by yourself. If you haven't watched it, it's linked below along with all my other ways of accessing me. Today we're going to talk about the importance of building your self-esteem. So building your self-esteem is such a sensitive topic because there are some people who didn't have growing up people telling them you're smart, you're successful, you're beautiful. But for me, I always had people in my life growing up that weren't necessarily blood related, but they were people that I felt were put in my life to build the woman I am today. And I talked about it in one of my videos about Dave O'Toole, my first ever manager, the father of fathers, and the man that would always be there for me and support me in every way I needed. And he built my self-esteem because he always told me, you're gonna be successful, you're gonna work hard. He imparted so many lessons into my life that by the time I was ready for like the real world, I had already experienced a huge confidence booster, even walking into corporate America. So if you have someone like that, that's great, but not everybody has somebody who's speaking life into them. So I decided that this video, I'm going to give you some of the tools that I learned in my own times where I didn't have the best self-esteem, and hope it works for you. So number one, how to build your self-esteem. I wake up in the morning and I look at myself and I say, wow, it took 8 days to make you, because God got tired at 7 because he's like, this is too beautiful. I literally talk to myself and tell myself how beautiful I am, how strong I am, how successful I am, how loved I am, how brilliant I am, how blessed I am. That's the first thing. Self-confidence comes from within. To build your self-esteem, to tell yourself how great you are. Number two, what I do to ensure that I have a great self-esteem is surround myself with people who speak love into me, but also can counsel and guide me. Like one of my mothers, I won't say her name, but I love the fact that she can always tell me, hey, honey, you're not doing this right, but say it in love so then I can change and do the right things, because again, I have people who speak that love into me. Number three, to build your self-esteem, ensure that you're confident within your body. Not everybody's a size 8, not everybody's size 6, not everybody's going to be a model, not everybody's going to be like you walk in the room, everybody turns around, but you might be that person who's just an intellectual. Work on that image. Be known to be one of the smartest people in your cohort, in your class. If that's your thing, build on it. I had a boss who told me, Bernice, don't build on things that you're not good at. Just increase what you're good at. Like if you give me an app to develop, I promise you I can't do it. But if you want me to execute international relations conversations, to travel and speak to dignitaries and ministers, I could do that. So that's what I always pushed to do because that's what I was good at. And that encouraged me to be proud of myself, but also to put myself in a position where I would always know like I'm good at this. So when they're talking, hey, who's good at this? They know that it's me. And that gives me the umph to always do good work. Okay, so the fourth thing, building your self-esteem. This is the hard one. Look at yourself truly and say, do I like how I look? Do I like how I speak? Do I like how my teeth look? If you have the funds and the financial means to do it, invest in your appearance. It's a touchy subject. I know people who invest in their appearance by getting lip fillers, and I know people invest in their appearance by wearing eyelashes. I know people invested in their appearance by wearing less sweatpants or wearing sweatpants that work for them. Whatever it is that you want to present to the world, fund it. And last but not least, the fifth thing I'll tell you when it comes to building your self-esteem, don't let anybody speak just anything into your life. I do not care if it's your friend, your cousin, whatever. If you come and say, oh, that dress look good, but your head, but you look really weird in it. Like backhanded compliments, once I realize someone is like targeting me to make me feel bad, I'll cut you off. Because life is too short to be taking unsolicited advice from people who genuinely don't like you. So yeah. And the last but not least, is I always say that God has always given me confidence. When I'm having a bad day, when I'm going through hard stuff, either I speak to a therapist, either I speak to a trusted friend or colleague, or one of my parents. I have many parents, so I can always go to them. And my advisors in my life, of all of them, I go to God first. So I hope this video helped you. I'm gonna get ready. I am going on a much needed rest, and we will talk later.